First match is gonna be TwoSwords, which is on Team Get Scooped, and Yoshi 6, which is on Medicated Geniuses. So I'm gonna get that figured out for you guys.
One of these days, I'm going to tell Boom some of the team names that I suggested to Anton, which were specifically designed in a way where Boom, based on who he is and what this is about, could absolutely not allow.
What was the name?
Today, nope. I will not tell you right now. I will not say it on
Not
stream.
right now?
I will message it to you later.
Oh no.
But immediately when I said some of these names, they were like, no, I can't do that.
Oh no.
But okay, Anton versus Twice. If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess this is something that's gonna come down to the aces. Jimbo and PartyWolf. I imagine that Twice's first handful of people are gonna get beat up by Yoshi 6. That's my bet.
Also, shoutouts to the graphics done by Nick. I don't know if you guys see the little swing thing at the bottom and the new little the new screen, but yeah.
Well, I wish Nick did that.
I'm done for the rest of the night.
All right, see you for.
Sorry, Boom. Did you say who was sitting out from both teams?
This is also a 6v6.
Okay.
The ride never ends, Jay.
Oh boy. Okay, so we got Ice Cream versus Yoshi 6.
Because he's 2 scoops. Look, you see?
I only see the cone.
These 2
Were
scoops.
there 2 of them in there?
Because no, his name is 2 Scoops. He's ice cream.
But does he have 2 scoops?
Of raisins in his Kellogg's Raisin Brand? I don't know.
That's just a scoop, my dude.
Yeah, it's single scoop.
Man, get this guy off the screen. This guy doesn't
this
understand
man's
what the
a
number 2
liar.
is.
He's a liar.
I hate it when I have to run into Yoshi players who don't understand 2 numbers, and honestly, it makes me sick to see
I
it.
mean, Yoshimitsu 6, you know, he's got a 6 on his chest. His name is Yoshimitsu 6. At least
He understands numbers. Get him out of here. Ring out.
Yeah. Get that fraud out of here. That liar.
I don't like phonies. Did you know that if you take the letters in 2 Scoops' name and you switch them around, there's an acronym of 2 Scoops is a big fat phony.
Wow, you know what? I didn't notice that until you pointed it out, Jay, so thank you for that.
Yeah. One could argue it doesn't even make any sense. You know, like someone who's named 2 Scoops only having 1 scoop on his head.
Yeah, also, this is why they call it Yoshi's Island, because he can ring out from all sorts of different angles.
I thought Yoshi's Island was Indian board.
They call this one Yoshi's Island.
Oh, okay. He's got a lot of meter. He's got more meter than he has scoops on his head. Oh, I think you died. No, you didn't, because he didn't have any meter. Oh, did you just get rung out? Boy, that ring out was intense. Oh, was that a lag spike and that's why the ring out didn't happen? That kind of blows. If Yoshi 6 ends up losing this round because of that, that kind of stinks.
No, that was not the correct option. The correct option there would have been Shark Attack. That was the only thing that rung out there with no bar. He actually did the wrong option there.
Oh,
But he did the wrong option there not because of lag?
Correct. Shark Attack is 60 plus K. So
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, Yoshi 6 versus Fraudulent Ice Cream Volumes.
Yeah.
You guys should change your name to Fraudulent Ice Cream Volumes.
Jay, you're the kind of person that goes, like, you know, you go to McDonald's, you get your McFlurry, you get, like, the regular size one, and you're like, you weigh it, and you're like, this isn't the proper amount of ice cream.
No, I do this at ice cream shops because I don't fritter my time away at McDonald's.
Yeah.
We actually have something in America called cuisine. You should try it sometime.
What's that like?
It's like snow, but it's food. I hate it when I make myself laugh. Alright, so we have another heavy ring out stage here, but walls have to break down a little bit. Break down. Two Scoops seemed very uncomfortable in the first portion of it. It just seems like Yoshi 6 was significantly warmer right off the bat. Probably because he doesn't have ice cream on his head.
Yeah, you know, there's definitely a harder way to cool off not having ice cream. But yeah, these walls, as you mentioned before, Yoshimitsu has great wall combos like we're about to see right now. But you can't get that ring out until...
Nice sidestep! How did you do that? I didn't think you could sidestep that.
I think he holds it. You can get around it, I guess. You just keep going.
Yoshi 6 does not know the proper way of dealing with water. Neither of them know how to deal with water. This dude's going somewhere totally different. Both of them are dead to one wall hit. It's important to note.
Ooh, avoiding the puddle.
Man, this is significantly scrappier round than we had the entire first set. Okay.
Yeah, Yoshimitsu 6 looked super strong in the beginning of that round, but two scoops. Double claws way back.
I think it's because of the volatility of this wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is he dead now? No.
Not if he drops the combo.
He was dead, but he did the wrong combo. Just 6-6-A.
Alright, is he dead?
No, he did the wrong combo. Just dash forward 9K, V slide A.
Okay, he got a combo. Is he dead? I honestly don't understand what Yoshi's all about in this game. I know about as much as Yoshi in Soul Calibur 6 as Two Scoops understands about the number 2.
Yeah.
Right, I got
Not
you.
very much.
I got you for this match. This match is actually very interesting.
Nope.
Oh, never mind. He got hit by 6.
He has
Well,
become
boom,
dead.
I'm done. I'm gone. Also, boom. Alright, I'm here.
Yeah, it's gonna be like, alright, let me
okay.
help you guys out for the rest of this round. It's over. Alright, guys, see you later.
I'm gone.
This is interesting because Yoshi is very good at anti-Yoshi, but none of these Yoshi players know anti-Yoshi.
The fact that one of these players is called Yoshi 6 made that sentence very confusing for me.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
I don't know if you meant that the character is good against the character, or that the player has really good anti, except you also said that the player does not have good anti.
Yeah, the character is very good against itself.
Okay, I understand now.
At the highest level of Yoshi play, there's a lot of anti-Yoshi play with Flash, which is broken, but we're probably not going to see it here. Nice 6B confirmed. Nice lag. I think it's a stage, actually.
Man, these wall rising A's are really doing some business here. None of them are hitting, but none of them are getting punished either.
Yeah, you gotta block the first hit, sidestep the second hit.
Or mid parry. Oh wait.
You can flash it.
Oh yeah, can you flash it?
Flash Wall Rising A Brave Edge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
I don't actually know what it works on.
You just sidestep. So Flash works on not verticals, horizontals. So you can't do the second hit. They also did Manji Salute, so I'm very disappointed in both of them.
Oh, that is a good point.
So
Well, it's over now. Do we have any other Yoshi players
might just dock a point, you know.
on this? Let me see. So this is Twice's team.
Yeah.
Does Two Swords play Yoshi?
He just played.
He just played.
Oh, he was Two Scoops. I understand now.
Yeah, you see the pun?
Well, no, because there was only one fucking scoop of ice cream on his head.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I don't
Gio is not on that team.
But Yamato is Survey, Sorel is Wrath, right?
Yes, and we're gonna
And
have
then
Forsaken Flavor.
Okay. Please tell me
yes.
their costume will match this time.
Yes.
Like, I don't mind the whole ice cream thing. Statistics is a really important subject for me.
Yeah. Just make sure that you guys hit the coupon codes. We're at 27 out of 50 left. Make sure we smack these coupon codes out of the park, so that way I can maybe get more. You feel me? And add more to the prize pool. Right now we're at $535.44 in the prize pool. So you know what to do. Smash that motherfucking claim code button. You feel me? And enjoy these matches. So yeah.
So I guess their whole team is ice cream themed. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the whole team is ice cream themed. I put their team chat is very weird. They were putting stuff in the team chat, and I was like, "What is this?" And they're like, they told me to shh. They just like shush, like don't tell anybody. So I was okay.
Here you are telling us.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm showing you.
All
You're
right.
displaying it to us, not explaining it to us. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to mansplain.
Jay, did we just talk about he just walked up and just 2A plus B leads the round start?
Pretty solid stuff, honestly. If we want to talk about anti-Yoshi, that's probably the way to go, basically, against any character.
Yeah. Patience from Forsaken. I feel like he's hit him with like 2A plus B lethal hits.
Yeah, he's got the gunshot lethal hit, too.
Yeah,
I assume he's not going to use it here.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. He just walked up both times. It's like, alright, lethal hit.
Yeah. I appreciate the fact that he's also whiff punishing with 2 plus 2.
I mean, it's worked out so good so far.
Alright, good punish. 2A plus B is honestly kind of a difficult thing to use against Yoshi because it does force crouch, which does provide Yoshi specifically with a little bit of a better mix-up than you typically expect from someone who crouch.
Yeah, the full crouch 3K while rising game mix-up.
Yeah, it can be tough stuff. Wow, that almost looked like it was a punish on A6.
No, almost did.
That's how fast it was. Catching that side, or that back step.
Okay, delaying his offense, goes for full crouch 3K, getting the knockdown again.
I think Forsaken Flavor needs to... Like, he's every once in a while just leaning in for one of those really heavy hits, which can potentially work, but I feel like Yoshi is sticky enough to where that can be kind of a difficult strategy to pull off for a significant amount of time.
Okay, mix up here. Okay, it's the grab, and that's going to be round for Forsaken. Now, he's getting a lot of mileage off these 2A plus Bs. However, he's also going and using it as like a whiff punish on like sidestep punishes.
Yeah.
And you have a much better option with 3Bs.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, he's out. No, he's
No.
not. Correct me if I'm wrong. Serby does have the gunshot lethal hit. He still has that in the tank.
Yeah, he's tried to like fish for it a couple times, like right there.
Okay, maybe he's being a little bit too obvious about it.
Yeah. You may need to do a little bit more A6 to just de-incentivize.
And the A6 will be guaranteed, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's doing the 2A plus B just to be safer because he's not entirely comfortable in this connection. That's just my guess. Going for a CE? No.
Bang.
Yeah, see, it's just like heavy hit after heavy hit from Forsaken Flavor at the moment.
Gets the IGR, right up in his face, soul charge. Yeah, he pretty much needs to spend the bar there to stay alive in this round.
And that stings for Yoshi 6 because really one of the main powers of Yoshi Soul Charge comes from the Soul Attack rather than the Soul Charge itself. Soul Charge activation itself.
Yeah, that soul attack gives you a great mix-up afterwards. You pretty much
Nice
force your
block
opponent to stay on the ground.
Wow, that gunshot was 17 years too late.
Right.
Alright, you still have another bar. God, I was gonna say, if Yoshi 6 can just like hammer out via chip damage that amount of health, that would have been very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, that soul attack, as you're mentioning, Jay, from Yoshimitsu, is such a great tool. Your opponent, if they decide to get up, they are in a high damage 50-50 afterwards, and they pretty much just have to stay on the ground and take the low.
Alright, so it's a very unique style that Forsaken Flavor has decided to go with. Just like slight sidestep into heavy hit, and he's decided to go with 2A plus B rather than 3B, potentially just to be a little bit safer. But again, because of the additional mix, I don't know, maybe it'll work.
Maybe.
Gets to go off the wall more often this time, but he also has to deal with wall combos from Yoshi, and that kind of stings.
Yeah, ring-outs I don't really think were a factor in that last stage. They were almost a factor, but I don't think they actually ever came to fruition. So, the walls, you have Dreadstorm, but yeah, Yoshimitsu having great wall conversions is also something that, you know, you can kind of suck.
I do appreciate the color scheme of Forsaken Flavor. I think like the off-green kind of like works in the moonlight.
The one time he goes for the 3B, it's an air hit.
Just getting sucked up by like little tiny hits from Yoshi over and over again. It's kind of the main way that you can potentially counter. Really the only thing that's going to worry you for somebody who's just constantly leaning on heavy hits is, again, the 2A plus B, but how often can that keep up? I don't know. Really feel like you can get a better punish than Wall Rising K there, my dude.
Yeah, you think you get Wall Rising A.
Yeah.
3B gets rolled away. Yeah, I feel like he's not containing the movement from Yoshimitsu 6 too well with things like A6. And he's not pushing the frame advantage. Like, his 2A plus B lethal hits are coming off from him just, like, walking up and doing it in neutral.
Yeah.
He's not doing it off of, like, a move that puts him at plus. And, like, setting up for it.
There's no setup for it. There's no frame advantage or disadvantage, as the case may be. But this also might just due to the fact that this is kind of a rough stage for Forsaken Flavor. So, if he ends up losing this game, if they go to a different stage, it might end up being fine. That was a counter.
It was.
He's also got a lot of meter going for him, but if he's gonna go for unsafe stuff, that could potentially be bad.
Yoshi's going for the AA punish on this 48 plus B. I think he gets 6k. That's a bit beefier of a punish.
Overall, it just seems like Yoshi 6 is just going for flame traps. It's just doing like little tiny things into more tiny things, which is kind of funny because that does kind of lose to 2A plus B.
So the interesting metagame in this match is actually 2A plus B isn't as threatening as you think in this match because you're having an I-10, and so Cervantes' +6 situations
Welcome to the stage
doesn't matter as much. You can't condition the +6 situations as much as you think you can because the I-10 will interrupt the 2A plus B at -6. So it's a really interesting metagame in this matchup between these two characters that I don't think a lot of people get to that level. So this matchup is very annoying. It's very as a former Yoshi player, I actually really like this matchup when there's more space for Yoshi to run away.
As a former Yoshi player, he says.
Yeah, former Yoshi player.
He says.
This matchup was more fun running away than kind of going in and trying to match versus Cervantes. So that's my 2 cents.
All right, thank you.
Battle 1. Fight.
Gets a much bigger stage this time around, so it could potentially be a little bit better for Forsaken play. It's a good whip punish. Oh, interesting. He forsakes the last part of the combo in order to go for a grab set. Would you believe me if I said that that wasn't intentional?
No.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, nice.
Right, there you
wow,
go.
that was not a punish. He just ducked into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yoshi 6 kind of really going for the gusto on hard reads when it comes to Forsaken's offense. It's not really working out. There we go. There's a solid punish. Drops the last part of that. Man, these side steps have been kind of money for him right now.
Stomp. Soul charge out. SabinDeus. Trying to get round number 2 here. The soul charge can put a big dent into his health bar, but I'd like the Brave Edge spend there.
Oh, that's a bit too
Wow.
bad. But okay, he did get a little bit of guard damage. There's the icing on the cake, as they may say.
Okay, nice delay grab time, but he gets grabbed right back out of it. Wow. What an option from Yoshimitsu 6.
Yeah. Trying to space out, but it doesn't seem to be enough just yet. Okay, there's the kind of punish that I expect.
Yeah, so you mentioned before, like, that 2A plus B putting him in crouch. He seems to be going for that full crouch 3K a lot.
Yeah. Well, it was working in the second round, or in the second game, and it just, those kinds of, like, reverse mixes don't seem to be having as much success this time around.
Sure.
Okay, 2A plus B on blocking a 2A plus B. Gets more gunshots. Not dead yet. K2? No, 1B it is.
SabinDeus. Just needs one more round here.
It seems like Yoshi 6 was having is having a hell of a time on even slightly larger stages, trying to like understand what he's supposed to do. Oh wow!
Doesn't quite get the combo. Okay, not this one yet though, but SabinDeus spending the soul charge.
Man, immediate run up AA. Oh, you died. Probably later.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, like, yeah. Relatively even bar, no real guard crush to speak of. It's really just gonna be a matter of like who is correct on more mixes.
Gets a little bit of the meter steal as well. Gets the 1 bar, which, you know, that soul attack could be a huge opportunity for Yoshimitsu 6 if he's able to get it.
I kind of wish he was getting these whip punishes, but he ends up getting a punish in and of itself. An interesting soul charge choice.
Grab attack.
Yeah, this tends to be where Yoshi 6 ends up getting very, very aggressive here. He's got Forsaken near the ring edge. Forsaken's able to bounce back. Punishes the 3B. That was very scary. What?
Alright.
I feel like AA. Oh man, we're going all kinds of unsafe stuff all over the place. Oh, catches him out of wall right. Hey, yo.
Oh, Mitsu 6 going down off of that one. Yeah, I feel like he just made a couple wrong decisions in the last part of that game.
He didn't whip punish. He didn't
No,
block
he didn't.
punish. at all.
No, it definitely made it so that ForsakenYamato was able to just capitalize on the life that he was given.
Just imagine if some of those whip punishes ended up being stuff like, 6k Brave Edge or something.
6k Brave Edge, even just like a 3B or something, right?
Sure.
4KB. It doesn't knock down, but damage. I feel like those are opportunities you gotta start cleaning up, right?
It's difficult in those kinds of tense situations at the very beginning of a set and at the very end of a set, when your attention is potentially elsewhere. At the very beginning of a set, you're typically looking for just how to understand your opponent, which kind of gets away from the necessities of how to play the game. And at the end, you're just panicking, right? It's all about like who's going to make that very last read. And sometimes you can end up getting tunnel vision in that regard. So we got SabinDeus versus Forsaken Flavor, Servi versus Siggy.
Yes. I feel like this matchup is pretty even. Cervantes doesn't 2A plus B lethal hit isn't really like a thing in this matchup. Really at all. So you probably won't see that very often unless it's like a misinput or something that you see from Sabin. Cervantes can have a hard time getting in against Siegfried, but then Siegfried can have a hard time getting in on Cervantes.
If they end up just being at the mid-range, it's potential for Cervantes to actually be in favor.
It can be. Moves like AGA are really good in this matchup. 3-4, like two really strong Siegfried moves are very solid. Siegfried has really good block punishment on some of Cervantes' stuff. Like if you block a wall rising A, if you're able to do it, you can get an AGA lethal hit on it. Like that right there. He went for it a little late, but like that move, that would have been a huge damage to punish.
Sidestep into 3B, we're on this stage again. It's kind of funny that this stage didn't show up during the entirety of the first team match, but then in the second time it comes up twice.
This stage is also very good for Siegfried. Probably his best stage, or one of his best stages, because you get wall combos, and he's very good at converting into ring outs if the wall breaks.
Second Flavor able to small caliber himself into the first round win. Lots of K2 into wall raising K. Kind of shades of Ender's J in the first match that he had against Stellar's team.
Okay, 6BB. You don't see that too often, but it catches him. Ooh, there we go. Oh, he drops the combo.
No, it's
okay,
the
no, he's alive.
so you can get the second part of it. Yeah, there we go.
No, he needs the A plus B.
No, watch. See, he's getting all these combos. It's great.
Right,
he won the round. He broke the wall. He shattered Zubaz's heart, and he enlightened mine.
Okay, he went for it. That's a hard AGA lethal hit to go. I never go for that one.
Why not? Are you scared of greatness?
Yeah, also he recovers in crouch for like most of it.
Right.
So you have to like delay it, and it's just no point. I just do 3B.
Forsaken Flavor, the first opponent we've had against Siegfried who is actually ducking 6AA.
Yep. It's important to establish that you're going to duck that spring.
Sure.
Yeah, it's really hard to punish the IGDR. It's a range-dependent thing, too, on the timing. So, I just never go for it. You just do 3B.
Oh, man. See, it already is forcing him to go for 6AB. But it really seems like Forsaken Flavor is not necessarily getting the amount of damage he was hoping for with some of these results. So the stage positioning ended up winning SabinDeus that second round. So it's all going to be a matter of like coming down to this last round and who spaghetti's less. Nice duck yet again.
Well, I'd like to see him maybe going for 6A hold and something, or 6AB, or just single 6A to just try and bait out the option. Okay.
Into grab, interesting. Nah, that was a little bit too easy to spot there.
Oh, he didn't.
So that's
yeah.
Yeah, you were thinking it was gonna be 6B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
Alright, well. ForsakenYamato taking game number 1, but SabinDeus able to get 2 rounds. It wasn't it could have gone either way, right? If he was able to maybe clean up his punishment a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. With SabinDeus, I think one of the traditional knocks about his gameplay is that he doesn't go for block punishment in a lot of situations, and when he does, he just gets like a stand kick or something. And so now he's actually going for the AGAs, and it's too ambitious, so he can't find that middle ground where he's actually getting a decent amount of damage, but also not just allowing his opponent to run wild on him.
Not going for the tech trap this time. Kind of established. Oh, gets hit. AGA?
No. Statement in my hand. He is already 1/12 of the way. Get hit by that.
Dark Legacy.
Yeah. No, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. But he's still fine, relatively speaking.
Yeah, gets a lot of gunshots off that.
Wow, I can't believe that occurred the way that it did. How was that not the command grab? That sucks.
I don't know.
I'd be willing to bet he meant it to be the command grab and it just didn't pan out that way.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't block the low. 3-4, goes to the 1A again.
Forsaken not having a good time trying to deal with these mixes. Wow, gets the quake. Are we gonna try and spend it? No, he actually ducked it!
Okay. Tries to catch the back step with the 6 AA, but too far away. They're gonna get the 2K though. Sabin, 2 bars a meter almost. 2 rounds up. Ken has that wall break potential. If he's able to get that wall splat, he can easily ring him out.
Yeah, both players. More often than not, it's really seemed like Forsaken has been the person who's had ring pressure more for most of this game. SabinDeus was the one who had it the last game. Trying to revel in the fact that he can go off the wall for as long as the wall lasts. Now he's actually ducking to the point where he ends up getting caught.
Not quite.
He does have that gunshot lead with it. Interesting. Jump A as a response to with Flapjack.
Yep. A slide B. Gets him!
I can't believe all that stuff happened the way that it happened. That's
He literally
hilarious.
just guessed wrong every single time. So here's the deal. Okay, if you ever get hit by 6 AA counter hit by Siegfried, the only direction you're ever going to attack is sideways. Okay, never attack any other direction.
Welcome to the stage of history.
If you attack back, you take like 80 damage.
Every time you get hit by 6 AA counter hit from Siegfried, you have to watch. I will bring over a DVD copy of the movie Sideways, and you have to watch it from front to back.
Yeah.
Starring Paul Giamatti and the other guy who played Sandman in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, if you ever get hit by like 6 AA, you have to watch the movie Point Break.
The remake?
No, the original.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, did you know that like that skydiving scene, Patrick Swayze just like stole the camera equipment and filmed it?
Oh, man. Did you know that for that skydiving scene, Keanu Reeves decided not to do it, like, at all?
Yeah.
Too scared?
Yeah, it was blue screened in.
I understand.
Yeah. Anyway, game number 3.
Seems like, for the most part, Forsaken is going for a setup off of, like, Wall Rising B for this third game, which I like the idea of just trying to, like, stay away from that close quarters combat we were dealing with in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Nice setup.
Yeah, game number 3 be launched. Very important. Big damage. Goes for 1B. Okazemi. Goes for 3B again. Doesn't get anything.
Yeah, see, a lot of this pushback is potentially getting a little bit weird for SabinDeus.
Yeah, Sabin is going into the base hold and then like going in for the A and canceling it, which it's netted him some like damage in certain situations. I feel like it's either better to just go for the A slide B K, or if you're gonna go into stance, like transition backwards or forwards in those situations. Going for the base hold A is kind of gimmicky.
It reminds me, I was a Siegfried player in Soul Calibur 3, and I actually won a tournament at an anime convention off of cancels like that.
Yeah.
So don't knock it until you tried it. SabinDeus on his last legs. Gets shot for his troubles.
Okay. Well.
Tried to go with that GI a little bit too much. Man, he really wants this gunshot thing so badly. He wants it so badly that even if he gets a guaranteed win, if he block punished 3A, he's just gonna go for the mix again.
Yeah. Well, he's only able to close it out 2-1.
Oh no, they have their thing in the chat. Get scooped.
That's
Get
lame.
Scooped.
That's lame.
I'm kidding. Who's next? Who's next?
I don't know.
These guys out here. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Oh my, I'm sorry. I'm making fun of everybody. Forgive me, chat. While I wait to find out who's next. Chat, you wanna play a game?
Is this a game? Guess what game you're gonna play?
No.
Chess?
No, we're gonna play a game, chat. We're gonna play a game, chat. We're gonna play a game.
Diplomacy?
Yeah. Is it
Alright,
Secret
chat.
Hitler? I know you like that one.
I do
I
like that
hate
one.
Secret Hitler.
Alright, chat. Check the prediction. Ready?
I always want to know what my Hitlers are.
Prediction.
Shoot, boom. That's always what you do.
Heads or tails, chat? Heads or tails, chat? You've got 30 seconds.
This is a game. This is kind of sounds like gambling.
Heads or tails, chat? You got 30 seconds. This is 6v6, yes. This is 6v6.
I guess like gambling is technically a game, so
This is 6v6 in DS. Heads or tails, chat? Yami needs 2 minutes anyway, so. You guys voting? I'm gonna flip this again. Heads or tails, chat? We're gonna flip it. We're gonna do a Google coin flip while Yami needs 2 minutes. So, heads or tails? I'll give you guys a Discord sheet in a little bit, but yeah. Are y'all not voting? Are y'all scared to vote? Best try 3? We'll do it until Yami's ready. You guys ready? Why is Boom's food palette weak AF? Bro, alright. Did anyone vote heads or tails at all? Alright, here we go. Ready? Tails. Tails. No one voted heads? Y'all are insane, bro. Alright, is he ready yet? Ice cream? Yes, that means I rooted for ice cream because you're Lower Maryland. Yes, 100%. Alright, they're ready. I'm going to stop wasting your guys' time. Yo, Graffiti Soldier with another 100. How do I not like French fries? I'm literally shaking right now crying. Dude, I just don't like French fries. They're unappealing. Okay, so the thing about French fries, they just make you fat. Right? And I'm not really about that.
One thing we can say for sure is that things that make you fat are very much not appealing.
They don't even taste good to me. Like, I just don't even
Everybody
taste
in
good.
America feels that way.
They don't taste good, and they just hurt your health. Like, what's the point?
I mean, sweet potato fries are pretty good.
Yeah, sweet potato fries are amazing, right? There's no ifs or buts. But like, if you like, I usually get like meals, and I will give my fries to my friends because I just don't like French fries.
Yeah, unless they got like sweet potato fries, in which case,
Yeah. I just don't like French fries. It's okay. Like, no, I don't like French fries. I'm sorry. Like, I'll eat them. Like, I won't like not eat them. But yeah. The unsub. I'm sorry, friend. All right, yeah. I'll
Welcome
leave
to
you
the
guys to it now.
stage of history retold.
So we got Lee this time.
Okay. Put in the
What do you
big
think?
guns early.
I think he's gonna play.
I guess it's not early. It's like midway through. I mean,
I find that he plays Yoshi more often than Siegfried nowadays.
well, hey, look at that. Look at you with,
Oh, well, pardon me all to hell.
wrong thought. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah, we've gotten the Huang stage a lot this stream.
This, yeah, this has been popping up.
Do you think we're gonna see some of those AGA lethal hits that we were talking about before?
So here's the thing, right? Now where I was like saying all those things that Siegfried can do, like this
I don't
entire
remember
time.
anything you've ever said to me.
The memories of ancient battles.
Okay,
slumber.
Siegfried, yes.
One.
We'll probably see those things.
I'll probably remember that. I hope that that's written on your tombstone.
Jay never remembered a single word I said.
Read ellipsis yes. Zubaz 2022. Ooh, does a step duck into wall rise or just straight up AA? That's honestly not that bad of a pun for Siegfried.
And perfect. Game number 1.
Battle 2. Fight.
Trying to get that that mid-range spacing kind of going down. Forsaken being pretty successful with the small caliber type stuff, just picking them apart.
Are we gonna see reverse perfect? No. Oh, I dropped the AGA.
Ooh, this is the thing you said that you could do, right? The
Oh, well.
Oh well. But any secret can do that. My secret.
Oh yeah? Well, what, you gotten him to S rank yet?
I specifically put up a donation goal or a sub goal for people to do that, and it didn't get met. So no.
Oh, well, look at you. You didn't do it. So.
Yeah, nobody wanted me to do it.
No. Well, anyway, next question. Back into the match.
The next question: can we go back into the match? Answer: yes. Answer: Siegfried. Yes. Wow! Oh, that was almost a really cool way of punishing a duck grab.
But it wasn't because you didn't get it.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh man,
There it
it's hard to try and get these mid-range with punishes, and it's just not working out.
Oh, dancing around them.
Yeah, Forsaken getting a little bit too narrow-minded with his mix. I mean, it's been working out for him. That's how he's gotten the wins that he's gotten. But against Lee, it doesn't really seem to be working out all that well. Yeah, see, he's just
like,
he's literally just waiting.
Yeah, you walks forward, walks back for a second, sidesteps, and just the movement and the control of the game is just like
He's just
definitely
playing patiently. He's just playing patient and allowing Yamato to, Flavor to make their mistakes.
Yeah.
So I feel like a little bit more small stuff, a little bit of, even though you are significantly down in life, Lee and good players will allow, I like how I separated Lee from good players.
Leak.
Good players, semicolon, Lee, Siegfried, yes, can play in a way that makes it so that making a big comeback off of mix-ups alone is actually going to be relatively impossible. You kind of have to, you are forced to continue to play a regular game and just outplay them for a significant amount of time.
And, you know, he's been sidestepping him around and makes him want to go for the A6, and right as he starts, the first time he tries to challenge it,
Yeah.
Lee has that base hold lethal hit ready to go. Nice punish on 3B, optimal to 4A.
Yeah, see, like, this little tiny... I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that I was about to say, hey, this kind of stuff is being successful, and then he gets 3B'd. But I really feel like the small caliber kind of stuff is really the way to go in a matchup like this.
I feel like Lee is also really good at timing his 3B lethal hits. Like, I suck at it. He is so good at hitting them.
Ooh, nice. Nice. Fantastic punish. Kind of a ballsy punish. Wake up GI, huh? Yeah, I don't think you're going to get an AGA there.
Okay, gets the low option. Dash forward.
Dash back. It's a shame that he wasn't committed to his dash back punish, because I really think he could have gotten something pretty solid there.
If he did the full dash AGA, it would have caught step there, I think.
I see. Kind of spends the bubble in a pretty unsatisfactory way.
Backing away here. You know, if he gets a... Well...
I mean, he was almost dead to a CE.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he gets, like, if he baits the whip punish again, you know, he can get them, Yeah, he goes with AA into the mix-up, 50-50. That's a really good stance entry if he's able to hit the low.
Nice punish. Lee's one of those people that doesn't let any of that kind of stuff slide by, despite the fact that his character's block punishment, especially at small amount of minus frames, is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's not good, but it's important to get. Like, his 4A doesn't only leave him +2, but it does a pretty decent amount of damage. It leaves us, like, 20...
I like the idea that, like, Lee is on Anton's team, and if we consider Jimbo to be a Haumaru player, their team name should be, like, -12 on block, fuck.
Just minus 12. Ooh, nice patience again from Lee, backing up, sidestepping around the move, and getting the whiff punch to the CE.
Actually, yeah, SabinDeus is on that team too. That's what their name should have been. Minus 12. Ow.
Yeah.
And just like
Just
a
minus
sad
12
face.
question mark.
Minus 12 and then a sad face.
Yeah.
And then it's just Yoshi 6 just being like all kinds of happy.
Well, Lee able to clean that up with a 2-0. Lee tying it up in
So that
the
means
score. I think it's what, 3-3?
yeah, we've got Sorrel and ForsakenYamato still available.
Yes.
It's yeah. So 2-2.
The 2-2? Oh, 2-2.
And it's gonna. This is another 6v6. So yeah.
Okay,
Four Win's coming up next, so we're gonna.
4 win, and maybe Sorrel and PartyWolf.
Yeah, 4 Win, Sorrel, PartyWolf, and then twice. And another team, I don't know what their order is, but yeah.
History will decide.
History
Yes.
will decide
Wait.
the victor.
Yeah.
What's the order going to be for this other team that hasn't decided what their order is going to be yet? No one can really know. Honestly, this is a job for philosophers.
Well, it would be Sabs, then Jimbo, and then Anton.
Yeah. Okay. No, cause. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes.
Siegfried,
Yeah, never
Yes.
question me.
Oh my bad.
Siegfried,
My
yes.
fault.
never put me in a Sig situation.
never put me in a Siegfried.
Situation.
True.
Never put me in a reverse side hold mix-up. DPS check.
Guys, Boom, really, can you please tell them that I do not have the attention span to do this? You can't say hit. Ready has read. We know that people on Steam find that to be a censored word.
You know, I knew what they were talking about.
Speaking of
Yeah,
reading,
but also we've been doing this for like 80 years, and I'm really tired. And I
Yeah, I'm
want the
like
game-
also really tired. I'm like, oh man, these are really exciting games, but also like I really hope one of them just like
Yeah,
not
I'm trying real hard.
you think you're tired. I'm tired too, man.
Hey man, we're talking this whole
we've
time.
been talking straight for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
This is crazy. God, once again, people who don't understand numbers, all they have is one ice cream scoop on their head, and they have numbers in their name. It pisses me off. Nice punish. I find that a lot of times I actually kind of respect a Mitsu player if they drop the I-Troll punish, just because the I-Troll punish is so against their normal game plan. You know what I mean? Like the AA pushes out so much. Wow, what a GI. You died. No, you didn't.
Well, it might actually be more damage. So
Oh wow. Oh man, he was dead after that whiff. That sucks. Now he's dead to the Dark Legacy bubble. Okay. Oh no. The Siegfried mix, yo.
yeah, the 3KKK. Or 3KK. Definitely a string that you don't always see. The Wild be counter hit, getting the lethal hit.
Six Goose is pissed off that he lost that round, so he decided to go bug out.
Big scoop from 4 scoops.
No, it's the amount of scoops that he's missing
Oh, okay.
from, you know, all the team members.
Alright, okay, alright. I'm picking
Okay,
up.
I saved it. Cool. Oh man, if only he got that. I really don't think that he was committed to that backdash when he was able to beat the V from Siegfried, which is kind of insane in and of itself. But man, imagine he had gotten to see Whip Punish there. That would have been great.
Okay, doing the 4K AA, I like it.
Man, ForsakenYamato had a stellar first round, and then it's really kind of gone downhill from there. He's just not
Nice.
committed to some of these mixes. That's going to end up being the round. If he just committed to some of the options that he's choosing, I think things would go a lot better for him.
Yeah, and the string awareness though from Lee as well, knowing you can sidestep the second hit of that 3BB. Like we've seen other Mitsus so far in
Welcome to the stage of
the
history.
tonight. I think we saw Kashi's. He was going for the 3BB, but I think it got blocked, and they were just taking it. Right, they weren't trying to sidestep afterwards.
Right.
But Lee has that awareness, gets the wall splat, converts into the ring out.
Also, I'm hearing that you're doing Well, we talked about doing Parsec Masters, Jay. There might be one tomorrow.
Oh,
You're interested in taking that Parsec.
taking care of bit parsec.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every way.
I will.
Every way? I thought it was every day.
I'll mention it after this game, and we can talk about it later when we're not all tired.
Sure, yeah. I depending on the time, I'm sure that I can handle it. But yes, we will talk about it officially. Also, I believe it's every day and then it's every way.
Oh, hey, look at this.
I think they're both pieces of the same song.
We were both correct. Got you.
And working overtime, workout. Oh, come on, he kind of had to see. It's kind of a shame that that he had the ability to call out the Dark Legacy to such an extent, getting counter hit combo off of it, but it was not meant to be. Oh boy, trying to call out those APAs and not working out.
Yeah. That's the mix-up in this matchup. You know, the 1A is really solid. You can duck under, get that lethal hit, but you leave yourself wide open to A/B.
Oh man, imagine he got a 2-2A there. I find myself saying this over and over again as ForWind is playing. Just like, imagine if he had just fully dedicated himself to this read that he was right on. Because Mitsu's one of those characters that gets
And he's out.
some of the most reward you could possibly have. Could he have tech out of that combo?
No.
AJ's not, or the I-12 punish is not going to be close enough in order to punch that.
Nope, nope, nope. It's you have to be really close, or your back has to be the one.
Okay. Oh, that could have been very scary.
Okay, gets the 1KB, and there's a lethal hit.
You get another piece of his soul charge mix? It doesn't. Wow, okay.
Oh, just a combo!
What happened? But it looked like he didn't. Oh, that sucks. Is he gonna kill himself because of that? No, please don't kill yourself.
Well.
Please don't kill yourself, ForWind.
Oh, he's not dead, he's not dead, he's not dead.
Yeah, he's dead in his heart. Yeah.
There he's
That sucks.
Yup.
Why did that combo drop? That's probably because of that.
Maybe because the wall was in the way?
God, the wall is always in the way.
Maybe because the wall was there, because he got the lethal hit, launched him up, but like the way like the wall kind of like pushed him closer, so maybe the B slide K didn't.
Yeah, I'm willing to just chalk
properly.
it up to just
blame
lag.
Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Just blame Unreal Engine. It doesn't handle the interacting models as good.
Next, we're gonna have MasterSorel versus Lee.
So is that Raphael, right?
Yes.
Raphael versus Siegfried.
You're finally gonna see Raphael, Jay.
Maybe.
You're talking about it all night.
That's not true. There were points where it wasn't.
And all night. Every single time, you're like, what character? And you're like, Raphael. And you're like, this guy doesn't play Raphael. And you're like, I want it.
I didn't say that when Noah was playing, so this is demonstrably false. You're spreading lies about me. I'm sick and tired of your Samir campaign.
Are you? I thought you liked the attention. Keep talking about it.
No, I hate attention.
Do you? Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe
Name
check
one
it
time
out.
I've tried to seek attention.
That one time when you needed a ride, so you waved down a cab.
Okay. So many pieces of this story make absolutely no sense. For one, when have I ever wanted a ride to anything? For two, when have I ever been in a city that has a cab? Number 3, cab, question mark. Number 4, Siegfried, yes.
Alright, here's a game number 1. Raphael versus Siegfried. Not surprised by the characters here.
Ooh!
Yeah, great.
That's a nice 4B there. It's gonna take a lot of those kind of like pseudo-janky situations for Raphael in order to win this. Dead to a 1K? Oh, Dark Legacy? No, okay.
Ooh, he tried to
Good
read
bet.
the horizontal there again.
Gonna be a lot of mixes here. Honestly, if both of them just decide to hard read each other's mixes, I think Raphael actually wins out on the damage.
Yeah, he does.
It's really more about like that contain that Lee's gonna be able to pull off. Easier said than done, though. Man, he's gone for the duck on the high every time in that situation. That's really not what Siegfried's gonna be about.
And Lee's mixed up his option on the 4A there a few times, and MasterSorel is guessing right every single time. Well, speaking of guessing right, Lee gets read on our reversal ledge, sidesteps it, and I'm gonna take round number 2 with CE.
So it's going to be a matter of, I think Lee is starting to gather. One, he can be very aggressive on Sorel's mix, especially on like a knockdown. Number 2, as long as he assumes that Sorel is going to be aggressive when he's getting up, then Lee is going to be in favor. See, it's like anytime there's like a potential aggressive option, Lee's able to counter it.
Yeah,
So
he's very
Sorel,
good at adapting.
yeah, Sorel kind of calms it down, might do a little bit better for him. Easier said than done. It's Raphael versus Siegfried, right? But I think that's
It's
what
the
you got.
patience there from Lee, right? He's kind of just blocking it out, and then as soon as he gets the opportunity, he just sneaks in that 2-2-way, gets the tech crouch under the high.
Yeah, not
He
easy.
knew it wasn't his time to press a button.
This could end up in a ring out if Lee is too careful. I think he's trying to like get those RIs. He's trying to like bait like the Lee's RIs, but he was just perfectly willing to take the pressure.
Yeah. He's just blocking it out.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, get the beat. Okay, well, he's a reset. Yeah.
Yeah, so you wake up with a button yet again. But he had to spend
Yeah.
both bars in order to potentially get this next game.
Yeah, we may see an adaptation. Ooh, nice from Lee. Doesn't get the shot frame, it's okay. Wasn't gonna kill anyway.
Yeah, at that point, it's just going to be a hard sidestep because there's really not a whole lot that Raphael's going to be able to throw at you that you're going to find to be too damaging.
Yeah, exactly. I like that Lee's adaptation was definitely like on point. That's one thing he's very good at. He's a lot of awareness. He labs a lot. He's a lot of like string and everything. His patience also was very good against MasterSorel. He had a lot of guard stamina left to go. MasterSorel wasn't really going for any like crazy guard pressure or anything like that. So he was kind of just going for like strings, trying to bait out, like as you mentioned before, like a GI or an RI from Lee. But Lee was just holding it down, blocking these strings, waiting for his opportunity. And as soon as he had it, he blocked 2-3 things, and then he'd choose his option and it'd hit like every single time.
Yeah. Very similar stage in a handful of regards, especially with regards to ringouts, though neither character are necessarily known for their fantastic ringouts.
Well, that's not true. I agree.
You don't think so?
Siegfried is great ringouts.
I don't know if I would necessarily consider him to be like a ring out character that would come to mind for me.
You get a counter hit, it's like 6B, you're dead. You get counter hit, bar rising B, you can ring out from pretty far.
You can ring out from an okay amount of range, but when I think of ring outs, I think of Yoshi and Nightmare.
They're not like as far as that, but you can definitely get them.
Man, these like the slight sidesteps, it really seems like Sorel is getting into this mode where it's like, okay, if he's gonna press a button immediately, it's gonna be a horizontal, but if he runs up to his opponent and he finds the opponent is just standing still, then he's going to do a vertical. So Lee is just kind of, it's very similar to like the anti-Amy kind of pressure, where you just sidestep after a while. Like you try to make it like an awkward amount of time where you just sidestep.
Yeah, Lee's doing a really good job of that. Like right here, okay, he sidesteps first that time, gets hit by the immediate horizontal, but he's getting most of them. Well,
Okay, here we go. This could be really big. He's got to deal with this bubble. He dealt with the bubble. Wow, he's got a lot of stuff in that stance that you can deal with the bubble. He's got the B and the K.
yeah,
Bubble kind of sucks against that stance.
it does. Kind of just hope he doesn't do it. Ooh,
Oh man, I
dodge
think he's
is
still going for that ducking stance. It really doesn't seem to be the way to go most of the time.
Nice. Waits for the whole spring to whip. Gets the whip punish. Doesn't get the ring out though. Throws him back. Oh, gets the overtoss.
He still got a lot of damage out of that stage positioning. In fact, I think the stage positioning was the tail of the tape for both this round and the last one. Really all coming down to that stage positioning. And it's also going to come down to whether Sorel can figure out this sidestep timing from late.
At least mixing up the timing. Sometimes he doesn't delay it, sometimes he does it instantaneously. So it's not that he just has to figure it out, it's also he has to kind of like read it, because Lee is just changing it every time.
I think he's out of burst, yeah. Wow, he just hard sidestepped after his burst whip, huh?
Oh, he's dead. Oh no, he didn't! He went up to 6 staples B, he couldn't just spread the CE Lee!
CE Lee.
CE Lee. Yeah.
Brother of CE Lee. Decided not to complete the string, but it was not enough, so this will probably, yeah.
Yep, he's dead. Well, Lee taking it 2-0.
Alright, does this mean that we're up to our ace?
Yes. So PartyWolf, ace for twice his team. If he's able to hold it down, Jimbo will be up next. It'll be ace versus ace. However, if Lee is able to take down PartyWolf, he'll be taken out 3 members of the team and will be up against the ace. So let's see how it plays out. PartyWolf, a lot of experience in the Siegfried matchup. A lot of experience just overall in terms of Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, especially
Soul
back
Calibur
when
5.
Siegfried was a lot better
Yes.
as a character.
Yeah, a lot of matchup experience. So I feel like it's gonna come down to just like what the players are capable of here, and not like random character jank. Because PartyWolf is very aware of like the strings and everything that's
retold.
I feel like we've seen this once before in an NLBC or something like that. Because PartyWolf and Lee are both the kinds of players that just ever so occasionally go to NLBC online stuff. And I feel like we saw this once, but I don't remember who won, and I don't remember if it ever existed.
Honestly, I can't say.
Yeah, it's tough to say. But PartyWolf kind of keeping himself separate from all the Soul Calibur stuff for a little while, took a bit of a break, came back for the Boom League stuff. He's actually been streaming on a pseudo-regular basis.
Kind of back on it.
Oh,
Ooh, doesn't pull the trigger on the 6KK.
Oh, wow.
That was
Going
weird.
some hard reads right off the bat. Hell of a punish here.
That's to say, definitely not intentional. Probably tried to do a dash forward AGA or A slide B or something.
Still, this kind of stage, immensely volatile in terms of what this matchup can bring to the table.
Yeah, and you see PartyWolf there GIing that the string on the sheaf hold A. You can kind of just wait for the first hit to go, and then just react to the timing on the second hit of either the A or the AA.
Very cautious here. PartyWolf can potentially lose a lot of health in this situation. Man, imagine if he ever confirmed these 6Ks.
You can't really confirm it, can you?
Well, I mean to say, like, imagine if he ever, like, fully committed to it.
Yeah.
It's the first time that 2-2As actually happened so far. Man, Lee's had kind of like the stage positioning this whole time, but PartyWolf was able to weather the storm over and over again. Again, it's all about timing stuff with Siegfried rather than like mid-low mixes, so he just kind of like stands there and just kind of waits for the pressure to dissipate.
Yeah, and that doesn't natural hit combo. It's only a counter hit. That was weird.
Yeah, that was a hell of a thing.
Let's see. Flapjack.
Good punish. I think if that 6K hit, he would have been ready.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think he thought he was out of range. That sucks.
Like that, yeah, but the 1A gonna take it. PartyWolf 3 rounds straight.
Yeah, very not close.
It felt like Lee was playing very, very safe.
Almost to the point of timid, maybe.
Yeah, like he was doing things, or like he was trying to like do things just to see how PartyWolf would react, but he never really did anything with it. Like he would do things, and PartyWolf would just stand block. He didn't really go for that many throws or anything to try and like change up the options. He was just changing up. Like you do like wait 2-2A, single 6A, 6-6K, that kind of stuff. You'd poke him and you get hits, but when you're trying to like trade blows like that with Cassandra and your Siegfried, and you're not getting like the full strings or not getting the full like counter hit strings, you're kind of in a disadvantage. Like those are good poke tools, but he wasn't getting anything out of them. And you need to get like the full reward off of them as Siegfried, or else you're just not going to be doing enough damage.
Honestly, I feel like both players are playing this very passively, but that's significantly more potentially PartyWolf's game. He's always been kind of a, despite the fact that he plays aggressive characters, he plays a much more passive kind of game and just allows the threat of the character to be enough.
Ooh, gets the dead trap.
Significantly different kind of stage here.
And I do agree with what you're saying though as well. He's a very patient player.
Yeah. Oh no, what are you trying to do? I don't know that Siegfried even has something there for that, for a situation like that.
Ooh, delays the K option. Just the wall flat. Oh, drops the combo though.
Goes into a reset. American reset. American reset. Oh, he's dead. Okay, but stage is now primed for a one-shot kill. Both players.
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much every character can get a ring out in this kind of situation.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh wow, he almost auto-GI'd himself out of there. Yeah, again, very, very cautious. Like he's got like a knockdown, and then his option is like triple backdash.
Yeah. There's a lot of patience from both of these players right now. We're trying to press buttons afterwards. Okay, nice tech on the throw, but now he's kind of has to approach Cassandra, and Siegfried's approach tools are not very good.
He has to use meter at some point. I just don't know how he's going to use it. Oh wow, PartyWolf's going to be the first person to use it. That's very good.
Okay, counter full charge. Needs to make something happen with this. He's pretty much one hit away from death.
Worried about trying to use the Beyblade. He's effectively using the threat of the Beyblade to allow Lee. Because correct me if I'm wrong, the Beyblade can lose with this base hold, right?
Yes.
Even in Soul Chart. So it's just a matter of like.
Not a break attack.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of like Lee has to have his hand on the trigger there at all times, especially online. It's going to be very difficult to react to that. So allowing just like a run-up AA to kind of seal the deal there.
No switch stacks on the AGA doesn't get the punish though, but Lee still miss spaces the reverse side hold K. That would have hit him.
Man, this red glowing portion of the stage is just ever looming. Another aggressive soul charge, trying to take advantage of the stage positioning. Oh, if only he had it. Okay. Yeah. Is he dead? No, not yet. God, dealing with all this soul charge pressure. God, who gets this? Both dead to a grab, too. Infinite +8. Nah, decides to challenge it with the AK. PartyWolf slowly but surely strangling out all the options that Lee had in there. Very calm and calculated from both players.
Yeah, definitely. Like I felt like from like the beginning of the set that they were playing, it felt that to me, I could feel that Lee was playing PartyWolf's game from like the moment of round start, game one. He was like, okay, I'm gonna play PartyWolf's game, and that's what he did. And when you're doing that as Siegfried against Cassandra, and it's pretty much gonna end in the result that we saw. He couldn't really compete with it because PartyWolf's super patient. It's hard to open him up. When he was getting to the stand guard and stuff, again, maybe not taking the greatest advantage that he could. Maybe I would like to see a little bit more grabs in there to try and maybe get some kind of more damage, right? Force maybe some frame advantage in those situations. She got that I-10, so it's kind of hard to push frame advantage after like a +2.
Yeah, overall it's just very difficult to try and enforce anything on a character that's that fast. Especially when they're making their kind of options so unset play, you know what I mean? Where it's just like everything is being thrown out in such an awkward kind of style, fully aware of the kind of threats that are potentially coming out that Cassandra could always throw out there that are going to be really big deals, that are going to be real trouble. And the fact that they never came out in actuality is also like a problem in and of itself.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Now we got Amy versus Cassandra. Jay, how do you feel about this matchup?
I think this is a matchup that Amy actually wins. Maybe just minorly, but I think that the defensive options and the parries allow for a lot of the string pressure that Cassandra typically leans on to have significantly higher risk than is normal. And it's just the fact that very similar to a lot of other shorter range characters, I think when Amy gets red, her neutral is so overwhelmingly better than the opposing character that they end up winning out the day. Now that being said, I actually haven't played against PartyWolf's Cassandra offline. He was still playing Killick back when I played him at ECT. But PartyWolf, I think, is a very smart player at starving the Amy from opportunities to get roses. Now that being said, we already have jSabbs at 3 roses, which is kind of good enough for the first round in and of itself. We'll see if this ends up being a thing.
Not this round yet, but his life slowly taking down. Goes to the GI, PartyWolf delaying the horizontal. Gonna take round number 1. But you said, you get 3 roses in a round number 1 as a Navy player and you lose. That's pretty much like a tie.
Yeah, I effectively figure it as a tie, but that's important. It's important to note that obviously radically changes if you don't get red roses within the first, 10 seconds. jSabbs is able to pull something like that off. He does have an additional bar now, based on the bonus meter that he got from getting red itself. Immediate 4AA, sure. 4AA is going to be kind of... See, this is the kind of stuff that I think Amy just immediately... Now, all of the amount of... he's dead. If he does the right combo. I don't think that's going to kill. Yeah, that was not the right combo. There it is. Fantastic slice. But yeah, the overall amount of damage that Amy now gets in neutral, now that she has red, makes this very difficult. Goes for the frame advantage on the punish. Okay, yeah, gets a solid punish here. Again, both players with loads of bar. Amy actually better at getting meter than Cassandra. Kind of drops the combo due to the way that the move hit.
Yeah, good to see maybe some meter usage from right there.
Hell yeah. Amy, very similar to Nightmare in this situation. Oh, but does he know that this combo doesn't actually... Okay, it does actually end up working. Wow, that wasn't actually a combo! He just straight up got hit by the second hit. Oh boy. Does this soul charge mean... Oh man, he had a 6 BB. Oh, but he's not dead yet. Oh! There was so much spaghetti going on in this round.
And he slips that 4A in and manages to take the round.
It's important to note that 236K string that Cassandra has at the that PartyWolf ended up using. Amy can mid-parry in between there without much of a problem, so it's really kind of crazy that he ended up pulling that off.
Maybe Sab's unaware of it, or maybe just didn't go for it, wasn't ready for it.
And you see what I mean? They both spent equal amounts of bar, but jSabbs didn't get the bonus bar yet until they both had equal meter.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, very solid stuff. Got roses very, very quickly, and a lot of this aggressive pressure was incredibly successful against PartyWolf. He was getting basically a ton of counter hits off of 66B, kind of out of nowhere, and when PartyWolf was trying to challenge with getting up with a button, it was always like a hard sidestep 2-2B. Hard sidestep 2-2B happened a lot more often when jSabbs did not have a red yet, which is to be expected. So if PartyWolf was able to pick up on that, it could potentially turn the tide.
Sticking with Cassandra here, and I definitely see what you mean about how the game plan and the gameplay changes from when Sabs didn't have red rose to when he gets it. You saw early on, it was definitely really hard for him to compete with damage. He wasn't really having able to get the same kind of pokes and everything. But as soon as he got that red rose perception online, immediately was able to pressure Cassandra in ways he wasn't able to before, and the damage was just there to back it up.
Yeah, all in all, Cassandra can potentially be always on the back foot in a matchup like this, which is very unusual for her due to her frame advantage on her strengths. One, you're on the back foot when Amy doesn't have red because all you can think about is keeping Amy from getting red. And then once you do have red, suddenly you can't actually compete in the damage all that well. Gets 3. No, it didn't work. Why?
Yeah, I think it was air hit, so the timing was off.
I mean, normally you can still get it, but ends up getting that grab, yeah. I think that was a solid amount of conditioning from PartyWolf. He had challenged the 6SA on block with a high over and over again, so now when jSabbs goes for the high parry, that's going to give him the guaranteed back grab. Yeah. Nice! Gets his 3rd rose. You can see jSabbs is not comfortable with the online connection because he's going for the easy rose throw rather than the hard one.
Now, what's the benefit if we're going to the harder one?
Euroki's better.
Okay.
You recover quicker and they're a lot closer to you. So it's definitely the way that you should always go offline. But in a situation like this is literally Pacific Northwest to Florida. So, you know. Yeah, 2 rounds down, still doesn't have red. Okay, now he's got red, so he can potentially do something, but he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Definitely not getting that red rose perception in at least round number 2. Definitely hurting Sabs here. Now he has to play really on point for 3 rounds straight in order to take this 2-0.
Oh, nice. Catches him. Gets the dead trap. Wow, Resin K, yeah? Wow. Oh, they're both dead to 1 hit now.
4A.
Nice punish.
I go for AA a lot. Is it better to go for AA or AB?
AK, I think, is the one that really is the best I-12 punish that he's going for. But perhaps he just, you know, jSabbs, it's something that I often mock him for, is that when he plays Amy in tournament, it'll always be until he loses one game, and then he'll switch back to a different character like Ro or Aswell. So he may not be 100% comfortable with Amy just yet.
Yeah, definitely a character trait that he has is switching characters whenever he loses.
Yeah. Oh, man. Ended up going for a super hard read there. PartyWolf able to get a huge amount of damage out of that. Divine Force on top of it. Nice duck. He gets a huge amount. Is he dead? No, it's just like a weird reset. That was interesting. No, that's not minus 16. Pretty sure that's just minus 12.
And he's a very aware. Again, it's a string awareness I said earlier from PartyWolf.
Yeah.
He blocks the first hit, ducks under the second hit. You know, it's a high, it's a break attack. Really good on block. But, you know, it doesn't jail anymore.
Boy, guys. You're not familiar with Amy. Isn't it interesting how, like, Amy got Red Rose within the second round, within, like, the first few seconds, and jSabbs won that game. And then it took him until the third round in the second game, and he lost that game. You can really kind of tell that there's this thing going on with Amy where she has this ramp mechanic, and when she doesn't get it, she loses.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way you gotta play it.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's one of the biggest weaknesses of the character. You have to get the ramp.
It's really like the only one. it's really like the only major one.
Other than, like, you know, her grab range isn't that great.
Aim grabs are pretty good, though.
And they have, like, already safe for some reason.
Yeah. You had to have something already safe in this game? Wow, he still had to block that. Nice duck! Oh, that was fantastic.
It was.
That is the first 1B that's connected. PartyWolf has taken care of it the whole time. Man, and now he has a bar. If he wants to, he can potentially try and come back here. Wow, he's not... Is he going to spend it? No, he decides to go for the reset. He gets the reset. That is huge. 4 red, plus a bar, plus the first round. That is a huge comeback that now PartyWolf has to make.
Yeah, he's got about a half a bar lead on PartyWolf right now in terms of meter as well, so big
Plus,
advantage.
Yeah, Amy is a lot better at building meter than Cassandra is, too.
Yeah.
Gets the 12. Wow, I can't believe that actually hit.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, he's dead to a CE here. Both players are, obviously.
Yeah, spends it on Soul Charge, though. Amy's Soul Charge is very powerful. Pretty much like one hit can kill PartyWolf here.
Wow, he gets it's sort of, that's not the hit that you're looking for. That's not the hit that you're looking for. Turn around A. Oh, forces him to spend bar. That's kind of a win for jSabbs in and of itself. Wow.
Flash. Oh, doesn't get the whip punish with
Jeez,
delay.
he went for B2. B2 is actually quite unsafe, but very rarely does it get punished because it's one of those moves where it's like basically the only time that you see it is in Soul Charge.
Yeah.
Trying to go for like a weird reverse ring out situation, shades of Master CJ. Oh man, is he going White Roses?
Maybe he's just trying to, you know, use some projectiles like it's a 2D.
Yeah. God, PartyWolf almost assuredly is going to win this round, but God, it just feels like it's such a huge mountain to climb when you have to deal with the fact that this character is like better than your character in so many ways.
Yeah, you know, she's just as fast as your character, but is better on hit.
Arguably faster if you want to just consider the difference between an I-10 Hori and an I-10 Vertical when they clash on each other.
That's true, yeah, the Vertical takes priority and is able to still go through.
Plus, Amy's got tech crouches for days, but the thing is that PartyWolf is doing this thing where he's really, really good at the video game, and his defensive game plan is just starving jSabbs of options to the point where he's just running into it over and over again. Again, this is Red Rose Amy, so you can out-camp the Cassandra player were you to want to. You have the range to be able to do it.
Yeah, and he could have mid-parried that shield on its return, did he not have?
Yeah, I think so. Unless the shield is a break attack on the swing back.
I don't believe it is. It's
Man,
just,
really swinging for the fences here, and he ends up killing himself. Both of these rounds, honestly, jSabbs, I feel like, is just effectively committed suicide. Yeah, if you want to, you can just hang back here. You don't have to necessarily go in as Red Rose Amy. Nice. Is he gonna spend bar? Yeah. Gonna spend bar back. Doesn't have to. There it is.
But still, you know, SabinDeus has one more bar of meter as well, but all the sneaking in that 6v8 plus B. Big damage for the chip damage as well.
Oh man, see, like, jSabbs is getting so aggressive here, and every time he ends up running into something. I feel like if he had tried to play a more defensive play style, it's more into PartyWolf's favor, but also at the same time, like, it's more into your character's favor. No punish on that either.
Got meter here.
That's a real shame. To be able to beat an Amy player who won the first round and got all 4 red roses, that's very impressive.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to do. It's a very hard fought battle. But you said before, PartyWolf, his defense is immaculate.
Yeah, he made sure to cross every T and dot every I. He forced the Amy player to feel like he had to play in a more aggressive kind of way. But I feel like once you have red, you don't necessarily have to do that against Cassandra.
Yeah.
So I think a different mentality could certainly work out a little bit better in that regard. But okay, we have Ace v Ace, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Correct. This is gonna be PartyWolf versus Jimbonator. So
2B? Maybe 2B?
2B, Hamaru.
I feel like 2B would be the way to go.
Well, it's either 2B,
that's just my guess.
Or it's
Welcome
gonna
to
be a
the
different
stage
character.
of history retold.
I don't know who else it would be.
Who knows? I feel like 2B could be a good option to go for, and there it is.
It certainly makes the most sense.
One of the, I guess Jimbo like being basically like the last 2B main. All right.
The winds fan the flames of
Yeah,
the
Nova
world's
Mage doesn't really play
fighting
anymore, huh?
spirits.
Yeah.
There isn't one in EU?
There might be.
There is one. Ryzen,
Oh yeah, Ryzen.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So the last NA 2B player basically.
Right. I have no idea what this matchup is like at all.
Neither do I. I've like literally never seen this matchup happen before.
I imagine 2B is the keep out / like mid-range kind of character, and Cassandra is the get in type character, but I also don't have any understanding of how 2B handles the frame advantage that Cassandra is able to muster out of her strings. Wow,
Ooh,
fantastic.
nice whiff punish. Yeah, that was amazing whiff punish from PartyWolf.
Yeah, see, just forcing Jimbo to kind of take bets on ways to keep PartyWolf out, despite the fact that PartyWolf isn't necessarily trying hard to get in. He's playing like the defensive game plan. I think Jimbo needs to be okay with the idea of blocking something and then potentially just backing up. Like, see, in a situation like that, if you just backed up, I think you would have been fine.
Yeah.
Oh
Ooh,
boy.
nice ducking under the last part of the string there as well. I think that was intentional, but it worked out for him.
Oh, see, man, this is happening over and over again. Jimbo's just too overzealous.
Yeah, those whiff punishes, like that is a 6/6 A + B, and then just frame on the 4.
Yeah. Nice punish. The thing is that PartyWolf has meter that he can potentially use back, but even then, Jimbo... Oh, you died. No, you didn't. Very close, though. Gotta deal with that running in low that Jimbo has available to him. Wow, just immediate AGS pressure.
Battle 3. Fight.
Meteor advantage in PartyWolf's favor.
I always expect that sword to come back, but it never does.
Yeah, I know, right? It doesn't have to, it just regenerates.
Yeah.
PartyWolf using a lot of, like, 236 and 214 kind of, like, stance stuff to, like, dance around Jimbo's options here. It's an interesting choice. I don't think that's 3B punishable, is it?
I mean, I guess like the stances, you know, they have AGIs on them.
Yeah, sure.
Move you around, so it's not necessarily a bad option for movement.
Oh no, yeah. I like to point it out in the sense of like he seems to have a unique amount of knowledge about what he's supposed to do in this matchup. Wow. Yeah, forcing the bar, sure, but 2B has a lot of ways of getting out of here. Wow, that is -14, and he went for an I-10 punish and it wasn't good enough. Wow. That sucks. Good amount of damage there. Doesn't get a ton ton out of the soul charge. PartyWolf will almost undoubtedly be forced to use meter back.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
gets the
la-di-da.
angler parry. What a great reaction.
Yeah, that was
Jimbonator.
Is he dead? No, okay. Now he is.
Well, yeah, spend the divine force.
That did so
Man.
much damage. What?
It hurts Cassandra.
It hurts her.
Yeah, but it still did so much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it hurts her too, so it's like... it's really kind of like a weaker version of it, if you think about it.
But
That
don't
still did so
think
much
about it.
damage.
Yeah, but it hurts her too, so it's like... Oh man, that's not a break attack that you could have been fine!
Yep.
Alright, how do you
Looks
use
like a
this
break
bar?
attack.
2B has a very uninteractable soul charge, so honestly, this is still possible. This is still doable by Jimbo. You have to do the impossible, you have to fight the invisible.
Yeah.
Row,
Touch the
row.
untouchable. Break the unbreakable.
Oh man, he had an opportunity there. He kind of took it. Okay, that wasn't back turn. No, that sucks. You gotta spend your bar. You have to at this point. Oh god, you're so
there it is.
patient, Jimbo, but how? Oh! What happens here?
Oh, he
spaghetti.
hung out for just a second,
Oh,
but
man.
decides PartyWolf.
All of that was so weird. All of it was just like these teeny tiny, eensy-weensy commitments. That was mad weird.
Yeah, you know what else is like kind of like weird? I
What
guess
else is weird, Zubaz?
the way like Jimbo sometimes will just like play this game like he's a 2D zoner.
Yeah.
It's just like a 2B style that I've never seen anyone do before. Where you're like he'll just like sit like yeah, I'll just start throwing projectiles at you, like whatever. It's interesting.
Jimbo has always had this really weird way of playing this game that I've never truly understood.
Yeah, even like SC5 too, right?
Yeah. The fact that he also plays weird characters on top of it certainly helps.
He always plays like guest characters.
Yeah.
I guess that move does a decent amount of damage.
Good punish.
Yep. That move has a lot of block stuns. Sometimes it can be kind of awkward to get your punish on it.
Oh man, what a timing. So as we go into AGS pressure again, PartyWolf has felt more than comfortable trying to deal with this stuff though.
Battle 2. Fight.
Okay.
Good punish.
Yeah. He got hit by the second part of it.
Yeah, it really seems like PartyWolf was being a little bit ambitious. Rare for him. Rare for him to get caught slipping in that situation. Jimbo potentially trying to play it a little bit more compact this time around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like these little tiny strings that he wasn't necessarily able to get any momentum off of last time around. Also, PartyWolf is significantly more, I don't want to say frivolous with his meter, but a lot more aggressive with his meter in this set against Jimbo than he has been in previous sets.
Yeah, you can call it like an aggression shift, you know?
Man,
They stopped playing, it was so
even
bad.
Jimbo hated that joke. Wow.
It was
That
so
was
bad, he
so
just stopped
bad,
and
dude.
quit.
I think it was just like a controller kind of situation. We fight on, despite Zubaz destroying any motivation to play the video game. I like doing this before PartyWolf gets his own bar. Okay, yeah, but you don't really get anything, so it's like it makes it significantly less impressive. Baseball bat.
But just right.
God, PartyWolf is so comfortable dealing with 2B.
Yeah, he does. Like, I feel like everyone else is like, oh, what does this character do? But it seems like he's kind of just doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's very similar to like his ability to deal with Maxi, where it's just like he rarely loses to characters that have a lot of like stance pressure. Man, that's got to be like the third time that Jimbo's had some weird wackadoo thing with regards to his own pressure at the wall, and just ended up like getting turned around. That kind of sucks. Okay. Ends up taking the huge bet from PartyWolf and shoving it back into his face. Nothing? That sucks.
You didn't really get too much out of that meter usage.
Yeah, it's got a whole lot of blocks, but not anything that does real kind of like block damage or guard damage.
Oh, he was late. Not quite in range.
One hit away. Ooh, caught the RI. Okay, this is wasting time. Yeah, just go with like the small non-committal stuff because all you really want is to force PartyWolf not to get his soul charge going.
Yeah, rolls out of it.
Punish. Little tiny stuff over and over. Oh!
The string counter hits the critical edge. Jimbo, same live.
If you can get 2B to actually whiff a full string in short range caliber, you win $1 million. No one's ever been able to accept that bounty.
You're right.
Oh, he tried to RI it, and now he doesn't have any meter at all. Okay, so he gets a little bit here, but the problem is, how do you deal with the fact that PartyWolf has an infinite amount of resources?
The one resource he's running out of, though, is that guard stamina.
2A, 2A. Oh, wow.
What the hell? It is so damage.
I mean, of course, he was flying, and flying attacks are electric. Dead to his CE. Okay, Soul Charge versus CE? What are we going to go with?
You had it!
Oh my god. This is anybody's game. This is so scary. Do you try to go for the bet, or do you go for something small over and over again?
Any whip here.
Oh!
Either player. Okay,
hey.
Full charge.
You got pressure now. Immediate AGS pressure again. Yeah, of course. It gets flat.
Yep.
It wasn't enough. He's not right on the R. Oh, wow.
He pressed?
He took the bet. Wow.
Jimbo, staying alive.
God damn.
That was so tense. He had the game, he had the whiff, he just didn't CE, but still manages to clutch it out. And he pressed, what was that, 1K? 2K? 2K?
Yeah, 2K
at like
on
minus
A plus B.
Yeah, after like A plus B, which I don't know what hers is on block, but at
Probably
least
4,
like
6.
plus, yeah, it's probably like +2, +4, maybe +6. Hard to say.
I'm looking it up. It's 4.
+4?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
an I-20 2K.
Divine Force.
Yeah.
Like, you were dead to any button.
Yeah.
But at the same time, all the buttons that PartyWolf was going to have just kind of like were effectively the same, right? They were at a low enough life to where it's like, yeah, my life lead doesn't matter. I'm literally just betting the entire game on this kick.
Yeah.
That is like the 5th time that he's betted on the backswing blow and has done nothing but damage to himself.
Yep. PartyWolf very ready to get that.
Yeah,
And again!
I was sick of this stuff.
Does he like know something like with that 2K that we don't know?
Yeah, maybe it's immune to +4.
Maybe, I don't know.
Trying to go for that raw AGS pressure. That's what won him the. Oh, did he die?
Maybe?
No. I don't know, but I don't know 2B's bring out capability. Wow, nice chase down. Oh man.
I feel like you can probably get a punish on that move, right?
No. I think that's like +2 on block.
Is it +2? Okay.
Well, plus with the kickback, it's like, nah. Somebody in chat can correct me if I'm wrong. Nice! Baseball bat.
Oh, he gets the just frame.
Gets the just frame when it didn't matter.
Yeah, but, you know. Yeah, it's like -20.
Okay, I don't know what you can do with -20 with that kind of pushback. Maybe Safer can do that.
Yeah, you can like microstep forward AJ.
Or take a full screen backstep and CE and still be in range.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Jimbo, match point right now. Down on a meter, almost to the bar though. He has so many moves that you just have to be, like,
Yeah,
sometimes you've
notice
never
how-
even seen them before.
Yeah, notice how all the stance pressure has kind of gone by the wayside, and it's just been all this tiny stuff where all the buttons that Jimbo is pressing are not necessarily better in terms of frames, but better in terms of range.
Delaying the option for the AGSA.
RI into RI.
PartyWolf not out of this one yet. As Oki, but he jumps right over.
Nice tuck, man. Jimbo couldn't have been more clutch. Oh, that's not it. Oh. Wow, nice. No! Did he died? Wow.
The tech crouch recovery.
Oh, man. Jimbo has had a dickens of a time trying to get any of these kinds of whiff punishes. Some of the stuff that he chooses is either too short, too slow, too high. It's never good enough. Is he dead? Ooh. Man, if we were in a slightly altered position on this stage, I think he was dead to like a ring out, but instead, we've got to deal with Cassandra Soul Charge here. Nice size, he gets a lethal hit out of this. He has another bar on top of this. Yeah. Into break.
Shipping him out, yeah, any hit.
Dead to anything.
Ooh,
my
baits
God.
it though, nice back step into the 6B plus B.
He's out of Divine Force now, but he just got another bar! Oh, that RE was so clutch.
Yep, he's not out of this one yet.
That's okay. He actually gets a punch that time.
He's basically getting a perfect right now. Okay,
oh
alright.
my God. That was not a whip punish, by the way.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he got it. Yeah, he ducked into it.
Okay, Jimbonator taking down PartyWolf. Now it's just twice a day left for his team. Will Twice be able to hold down the fort and get the victory? You need to beat Jimbonator, and then he needs to beat Anton to make that happen. Jay, do you think that Twice can do that?
Is it possible? Yes.
Yeah. It'll be very difficult because Jimbonator, very strong player.
I don't know what Twice's experience is regarding 2B.
I don't know, because most people don't have a lot.
That's just true in life.
Damn.
Like right.
You're right.
Below,
Most of the world population does not have very much to.
Right below Siegfried, yes, should be on your tombstone. Most people don't have a lot.
Most people don't have a lot.
Because it's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of truth, it is true that we have 636,044 cents in the Match Arena prize pool. Please keep
Welcome to the stage of history.
getting those coupon codes and donating if you feel so inclined. Yeah, we have 23 out of 50 codes remaining, so please feel free to smack those codes in. It's free to enter a code, just make an account, and help these players get paid. So, yeah.
You know what else is true though, Boom?
Say what?
You know what else is true?
What else is true?
I really hope that Jimbonator wins this.
Yeah, me too.
That
I really haven't given a shit who ends up winning in terms of like the players. I've just been hoping that somebody wins the video game so that we're fitted.
Low key, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I hope Jimbo wins. I love both these players and people, but I hope Jimbo wins for my sanity's sake.
I appreciate the fact that we got to see all the ice cream costumes. That's cool.
I like how the captain is a cherry on top.
Yeah. This is the second cherry I think we've seen.
You know what,
But
Jay,
once again, even with a number that is not one, and when they only have one scoop.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Man,
that
that
could be an
really-
extra scoop on top. It could even be a cherry, maybe a little tiny scoop.
I gotta say, that 2 plus K looked like it was like the hardest read possible to beat out the jump move that Jimbo ended up putting out, but the amount of damage that he got out of it just was really unimpressive. So that's not to spend the bar. I respect it. Potentially AGS pressure is a lot scarier in a matchup like this because we do have auto GI stances.
Yes. So like, he goes for it right there. He doesn't get anything out of it though.
Instead, he gets punished pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Wow.
He gets punched
Look
again.
Polarizing A. I don't know
He's
so
dead.
much. He ends up getting a ring out for his troubles.
Battle 3. Fight.
Poking with the 4As. Gets with punish though again. He has 2 of them. He only needs one more to get the lethal hit ready to go.
It's got a bar on top of it, but Killick probably out of the entire roster is the character that's the least scary when they have a move advantage.
Yeah. Like his CE is like okay, I guess. There's like
Really
a combo
okay.
center.
Full charge is very specific, so it's just not as impressive as another character just throwing out like something.
Yeah. Okay, gets the 8A plus B. Jimbonator 1 hit away, and the AA.
Now, you want to talk about a character that is perfect in a situation like that. I don't know if there's another character on the roster that is better at doing weird things at the very end of a set that are oddly evasive, that allow you to get that little teeny scrap of health that the opponent still has left.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's
there you go.
what I'm looking for. That's what really makes it scary.
Soul attack. So
Oh, you made it so that you didn't make it so that the costume couldn't break the head?
That's weird.
What the point, dude? Oh, try to get a whiff punish. Jimbo has just always been kind of like day late, dollar short on some of these whiff punishes.
Okay, he pops
All right.
charge back.
Go.
Oh my god, he just throws it out.
Okay, 2 bars to 0, but like I said, it's kind of a specific thing when it comes to how Killick spends his bar, so it's not as scary as... Okay, I imagine we're going to see it immediately, yeah. Huge amount of damage there into a fantastic setup, and he can just, like, crawl back and heal if he wants to. So that's
Ooh,
just
he back
so much damage there. Okay, yeah, that was a perfect amount of bar. Oh, no good shot, though. Still has another one. Is he going to try and use it on a combo?
Punish.
Nice.
Yo,
Hey.
the move's super evasive.
So that's the first game.
That move like that, Jay, is exactly what you were talking about before. Like a weird evasive move that is great for closing out a round.
Oh yeah, B4, 8A plus B, jump A. Just all this weird stuff. Just all this like weird, like, okay, I have to take care of this, I have to take care of that. Not to mention, like, While Rising B just has like this backswing blow type property that probably 2B doesn't have to do with, but a lot of other shorter range characters have to deal with it in a very irritating way.
Well, it can like it has enough of a back. Okay, Hamaru comes out. It has enough of a backswing where it can make certain moves, like if it's spaced, whiff where they normally would have been like a counter hit if they didn't have a backswing on it.
Battle 1. Fight.
I have no idea what this matchup is like.
Neither do I.
I would imagine that it might actually not that be bad for Hamaru, which is a rarity. Because I don't actually think that Killick is the most fantastic when it comes to approach options.
No, he's not. And the 4-4K catches him.
Might actually be able to outrange the Killick play. But of course, a stage like this is not necessarily helping in that regard. A lot of good pressure coming out right now.
Yeah, that 6B, great tool from Hamaru. Big
Probably
big
his best move.
poke. Yeah, it's got big range. You can Ronin cancel it. Oh no, you can't Ronin.
You can just stay there. You can do 6B into 6B, and it practically looks like a combo.
Yeah. Can you Ronin cancel 6B, or is it a good poke?
You can't Ronin cancel. You can go into Warrior's Focus.
You say yeah, Warrior Focus. That's what it is.
Yeah, Ronin is like the one that has like the parries and stuff like that. Warrior's Focus is the
The mix-up one.
yes, even though it's a terrible mix.
Yeah.
Ooh, can't backstep it. Probably can't even sidestep it. Try to 2-2B. Senpu. Ooh, I think he just... Ooh! I think he just got green, so he has one of the lethal hits. I think it's the Warrior Focus B option.
Yeah.
Think. Oh man, is he gonna get a wall hit here? He's dead. No, he's not.
Oh no,
I lied.
Attacks it. Ooh, goes to the parry.
Still has his rage.
Look at that poke. Counter hit did like 30 damage.
Yeah. Going for the 2-2A stances. Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is pinnacle 3 to 4 bar Hamaru. Wow, even when he has the option for a much better whiff punish, he just straight up goes for the 2-2A.
Right. He's grieving his opponent.
You know what really sucks? Is that Jimbo's kind of probably be like, yeah, I made my statement, then he's gonna like go to like playing a more traditional game plan. Meanwhile, if he just stuck with 2-2A, it would have worked.
Yeah. Ooh.
Right, on every single one. He's got the red one now, too. Yeah, he's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, big plus frames.
Yeah, you might as well. Force twice to spend his bar. Infinite chip damage. Yeah. Okay.
Oh! And Jimbonator, he comes back. That was
Boom. Boom, I'm seeing you in the chat being like, what is that damage? If you're talking about that lethal hit, he needed to hit like 15 heavy slashes just to have that option available.
It doesn't matter. It's mad damage. What?
I think it matters what the condition is for the move. Otherwise, what are we even talking about? Purple Amy should be like a thing that we see all the time, right?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time.
I think that Amy should go purple. That's the metagame for the end. That's the end game for her to be number 1. Purple.
Yeah.
Is Hamaru just like the Bully Maguire of Soul Calibur?
Bully Maguire?
Yeah, you put some dirt in his eye.
I don't know what this reference is.
You don't know Bully Maguire?
Oh shit, I think he died.
Nice,
Now that's
like,
some real
half-life.
Soviet damage. See how all he needed was like a break attack / unblockable and not like 15 other things beforehand? Oh shit. Jimbo immediately making me look like an asshole.
Yeah, but like, you know, it was like half the amount of damage that Twice got.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of weird. There are some places where like Hamaru's damage is very unimpressive in some places where it looks like, okay, here we go. Here's the huge amount of damage, and it's like, nah. I can't tell who's happier about this stage. Because Hamaru has a ton of places to run, but also Killick has mad ring out capability. Ooh, what a clash.
Yep.
So many heavy slashes all through those 2-3Bs.
Yeah, was that the red one?
No, I don't think that was red. I think he needs like 2 more for red. Okay. I apologize if I'm wrong. Interesting choice. Does he heal? No, he's just... Okay. Oh, why didn't I go for heavy slash?
Yeah, I feel like you should go for heavy slash.
Yeah, come on, man.
That move has like a million frames of recovery.
Yeah, you got forever. It's that and Zos are like the 2 CEs that are like the easiest things in the world to whip up. Okay, we're really going into full-on troll mode from both players right now. Okay.
Oh. Alright, what a way to get the round.
Yeah, what a mix. Okay, 2-2A again. 6B whip in the soul charge. Hamaru soul charge. Maybe the worst in the game.
You got the Senpu.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Jimbo, with the most depressing loss for Zubaz and me.
Yep.
Dude, it has to be 6-4, 6-5.
Man,
what?
When we were gonna do, just imagine. I don't know about you two guys, in fact, but I'd be willing to bet that like we were basing our decision on doing 2 matches in a row, based on the amount of time it took to have those previous 2 games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
the 2 previous sets, we could have had 4 of those in this amount of time. And it would have been mad easy.
Yeah.
Chat, we have another team battle after this. And guess what? Ugh. It's a 6v6. So,
dude, you know what I'm really glad about, though? I only agreed to do 2 of these.
Yeah. I think I said I would maybe do 2. And I ended up...
I was like, yeah, I could do... Like 10 o'clock.
Because
yeah, I'll do 10 o'clock. Like, also, I got my I got my 3rd vaccine booster today, and like, here's the thing, I have like horrible reaction to these things. Like, I feel like garbage right now, dude.
My first one was my first shot was. It didn't feel great, but it was okay. The second one laid me out for the entire weekend. Like, I took a Friday off, and it was just destroying me. I had my booster, I'm gonna say, like 2 weekends ago. And honestly, my arm really hurt, and like that was it.
I already have the headache. I already am feeling like tired. My hand like is achy for some reason, and I don't even know why.
I had my Johnson & Johnson one.
Yeah.
And I was done for a week.
A week? Wow. Yeah, I did Pfizer. What did you do, Zubaz?
I did Pfizer, Moderna, Pfizer.
Oh, you can mix and match? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, Voldo versus Killick. I don't know, guys. I don't know what this matchup is like. Voldo is probably better with the pressure and better with the whiff punishes. Killick probably... Honestly, this is probably a relatively easier matchup for Voldo than they normally are.
This matchup is actually interesting. I can give you some insight on this matchup because I've played it before. And, I think the interesting thing about it is like it's hard for Voldo to kind of stay in back turn in this match because Killick always has frame advantage and Killick always has good things to make Voldo come back to front turn. But Killick has deceptively good range, so does Voldo. So like in the mid screen it's even, but up close it's really interesting in Killick's favor. Like Killick has a frame advantage to kind of like keep Voldo from doing whatever Voldo wants to do. So
that is most characters when they get up into Voldo's face. That's like the main weakness that the character has, is that he basically becomes a 2A machine up front because he doesn't really have much else going on. I find that like Killick's upfront pressure is better, but when compared to, I don't know, a character that I may play or something like that, it's not as strong. Now I say that, and then all this stuff is happening, so, you know, it could be either way. Anton does not really have any guard gauge trouble to work off of from Twice, but he does have 2 bars, so he could make that become a thing. But the problem is that he's been wrong about, like, a lot of mixed stuff. God, now that I think about it, what does Voldo even do about 1A? Because even if he blocks it, it's minus 16 from crouch. I'm not sure what Voldo does. Ball standing K?
Isn't his wall rising A I-16? Or is it 18?
Yeah, I don't know. Boom, do you know?
For 16 on 1A?
Voldo minus 16 from crouch.
You probably RCC 4B?
Or can you just do 4B?
You can do 4B, yeah. Yo,
4BB,
Grape Chan, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. We are in match 2 out of 3 when it comes to Boominati League. So we got about another like
2 hours.
Probably 2 hours of stream. So thank you so much for your stream. Thank you so much for your raid. Hope your stream was good. And,
unless we, we get a fabled OCV or something, which, like, it would have been cool if it was one of these ones.
Dude, Subas.
If you're new
Watch.
here,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
If you're new here, these are team battles. So there's teams of 6 players on each side, and they battle it out to win for their team. So yeah, it's good to watch.
And this is like just starting off in the Boom League. We're gonna have so many different like pools matches effectively. Not necessarily they've been screwing across for the next month, and then they go into like the playoffs and stuff like that. But this is captain versus captain, Anton versus Twice, Voldo versus Killick. And watch this, Zubaz. Watch, we will have done this, and then Boom is gonna like solo the 3rd team match, and it's gonna be an OCV, and it'll be done in like 15 minutes.
I think he's doing it with Sabin, but yeah. Oh, the back turn K getting the AGI. It's you have to respect against the Keelik player is that back turn wake up action.
I think Sabin did agree to doing it, assuming it was gonna happen at 10 o'clock rather than midnight. But let's see what happens. He is an old man just like me. Okay, Voldo's Soul Charge. He has not really had... Okay, here we go. This is the first time that we've really gotten to see a Soul Charge come out of Anton. And that information that we just got right there leads me to believe that Twice has never dealt with Voldo in Soul Charge in his life. Voldo's Soul Charge is not a mix-up type Soul Charge. It is simply pressure-based. Did he just get a ring out? Yeah, the BS slide.
Yep.
Anton coming alive. 2 full bars from Killick, but again, that's not the scariest thing in the world. Yeah, just a 2A. That's really like the kind of thing that we're going to be getting in this area.
B with the sidestep R's and B coming in from twice a day. Goes to the soul attack. Can't sidestep there, but he can GI.
That's so scary. That's so risky. I wonder if he just decides to spend Soul Charge here to try and like make Killick lose more time. Yeah. Okay, what do you do here? Wow. Yeah, see, like, there it is.
Great patience that time. He got him with the counter hit on the last time he did that setup, and then he waits, baits out the RI, and gets him. That was a great read.
Very, very good stuff. That's the number one thing.
It's 6-5 last game, really?
Yeah, heaven forbid we actually get, like, any sort of a break. That's insane. But yeah, Anton, I really think, is noticing that, at least with Soul Charge Mantis, Twice does not seem to know how to go about it. As I've said before, it is not a mix-up type Soul Charge. It is purely pressure-based. And the fact of the matter is, I find that more often than not, your main objective is just to weather the storm. The point is to get the guard damage that the soul charge can provide to you. But the second that you start pressing buttons, you turn that soul charge from just being like a weather the storm kind of thing to I just lost the whole game. Now I wonder if Anton's going to transfer that into potentially trying to do a la Manta, like Mantis type pressure just without soul charge. Yeah, like how much does Twice really know about this? Who can say? Don't get caught by the... Okay. I was going to say, don't get caught in terms of like the wall pressure here. Doing a lot of cancels and grabs for the last game. Trying to be real weird about it.
You did the Kalista rush into the like, stand grab and like, like that. Just being weird, right? Weird timing stuff. Being like, how much do you know about my character?
If there's a time to do it, it's definitely at midnight after all this shit.
Yeah. Ooh, the last hit drops, so he doesn't get the full combo conversion.
2K, yeah? Wow. Oh, step duck immediately. See, when we're doing like this up close kind of stuff, boy, does Anton lose out. I really feel like he needs to go for more janky stuff. Nice duck! How did you pull that block off?
Take the throw.
Do this.
Oh, it doesn't get the lethal hit. The slide, and he still gets it. Oh my god, he dropped the lethal hit, but he still manages to get it.
How clutch can you be, my dude?
That was down to like the last second in the round.
Oh, dude, Anton is coming alive. As time goes on, Anton always takes a little while to warm up, and so I feel like a kind of set like this, it's always a matter of like, can he warm up in time? He's getting his whip punishes now. I keep forgetting how much damage that combo does because it's so like backloaded. Okay, Baldo has a lot of meter here. He's like dead, almost dead to a CE. Okay.
It's the 4K. Soul charge though coming in from...
You gotta deal with that CE. You're dead. No, you're not! Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. He was already committed to the 4K.
Yup.
Wow.
Okay, gets 2-2A, tech rushing under.
Baldo with a lot of pressure. Yeah, again, he's really leaning on some of the stuff that it doesn't really seem like Twice is fully familiar with. It's just these in-close battles where where Anton totally falls apart. Spend your bar, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't have bar to go back, just swinging.
Twice has escaped every single throw.
Oh,
gets him with the frame trap.
You can't do. Wait, that was a CE. That was an I-20 CE that he decided to do there. That was.
Maybe he tried to soul charge and he just.
Yeah, that's probably it. But even the soul charge isn't dead. Is he dead?
Oh no, is it scaling?
Nice block.
Oh, he doesn't get it in the 3K.
Wow, dude. That kind of sucks. There's a little bit of spaghetti, a little bit of nerves going on here. Oh man, ends up getting the grab there. Again, I think he has to play this more mid-rangey kind of game, but the problem is that he's got that 6A plus B that Valdo does not have a very solid answer for.
Yep. Yeah, minus 12, Valdo maybe gets a 5K, that's about all he's gonna get.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get the kick, I think. But I think, is that it? No, it's not it.
Soul charge coming in.
Soul charge v soul charge.
Huge life event, and that's gonna be it. Twice a day, taking it for his team.
Fantastic clutch stuff. A lot of like very panicky, very nervous type stuff going on. A little bit of flubbing going on from both players, but it ends up going the way of the ice cream scoops.
Yep. Well, that was much longer experience than we had intended.
Yeah, it's midnight now.
Yeah. Well, thanks chat for hanging out with us. We kind of lost all our energy about an hour ago.
Yeah, totally please, if any of you guys are new here, I know it's probably not going to mean a lot, but Zubaz and I are considered actually good commentators for this game.
Yeah.
Normally.
When I'm not, like, sick and also tired.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming through. Jay, I will message you at some point. But 4 p.m. is the ballpark. You can look at the Discord. I'll ping you the Discord, stuff like that, so...
cool beans. Let me know, See you guys there. Twitch.tv/Sinbad. 2 B's and Sinbad. Tomorrow at 4 potential.
There you go.
Maybe. Be there or not. We don't know yet.
Yes. Let you guys go. Thanks for commentating. Take it easy. Get some rest.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All right. Later stream. Take it easy. Remember, Matcherino, there's probably some free codes still. Check it out.
Yeah,
we'll probably let you know in a second. So
yeah.
Also get vaccinated.
Yeah, also do that, and also buy and play Soul Calibur 6.
Yes. Okay,
all right.
So
good night.